That is true. But you had read the book when you first got cast. Did you draw a huge inspiration of your character from the book, or how did you kind of approach the role?
No, I mean, I definitely took all the beautiful stuff that George had written, but I took a lot of different things to create Drogo. One of them, I like studying animals, so I studied like silverbacks. I'm not very kingly, and I don't hold myself that way. Like silverbacks are just that there's an unbelievable amount of confidence that when he walks, and so I studied them and kind of built my voice around like Jabba the Hutt and Fozzie Bear.
That works.
Like waka waka and like Chewbacca. And he got Drogo.
Finn, did you base your character on an animal at all? I have to ask.
No, I haven't, but I should probably think of one now. I keep maybe a slow Loris would be the best thing.
Well, you have an interesting dynamic with your character that's been present from the beginning. Number one, you're one of the best fighters, jousters around. You're one of the only people to beat Jaime Lannister.
And the Mountain.
Yeah.
I'm the only character to be the Mountain.
Yes.
Hashtag just saying.
And yet your character obviously has this softer side. Like, how do you reconcile these kind of like polar opposites?
Well, I think it's quite normal for everyone to have like more intimate, softer sides to everyone. We're all lovers and we can all be fighters as well. The fact that Soloris digs guys isn't really a big deal. It's just a part of him. He's been a character that's been in love with someone. So yeah, you just play the truth. You play the truth, the fact that he loves another person, and the fact that he likes that it's guys. It's not a big deal. So I think it's It's cool.
And let's talk about your crazy sister for a second.
Yeah, she's awesome.
What do you think the dynamic is between you and Marjorie?
I think there's a good dynamic. I think we're good siblings. We care for each other, we respect each other, we understand each other, and we want the best for each other. So
she seemed kind of annoyed with you the other episode when you guys were in bed together.
Oh, kind of, but it's like kind of like brotherly, sisterly annoyance. I think she respects Loris. I think she respects his decisions, and she's in full support of everything that he's into and he does.
Loris is older, right?
I don't know. In the books he's meant to be older, but in the TV show, I don't know, because Natalie's older than me, so
yeah.
I don't know. I kind of just play it as if we're kind of roughly the same age.
Yeah.
I don't really know.
I was thinking about that the other day. Do you guys want to line up if anybody has any questions? And we will kick it off. Why don't you go first in the red shirt over here? Or Khaleesi?
Hi, my name is Daenerys, of course.
You look great.
Cassidy from Chicagoland. I was just wondering, to Jason, could you tell us about any awkward moments you had while filming? Doesn't have to be anything particular.
If I had any awkward moments,
Yeah.
I mean, I'm Hawaiian, so I'm fine being naked. Like you guys invented clothes, we didn't. So I wasn't awkward, but I made a lot of people awkward. I try to touch them. They're mostly guys, like to the groups and stuff like that, just to, because I was uncomfortable and make them feel uncomfortable.
Did they have like, warming robes and stuff for you guys?
Well, it was actually funny because it was like the last scene we shot in Belfast in the first season. It was like it was pretty much in December, so it was cold. Not that cold. Titanic, those studios are cold.
Yeah, they're freezing.
And so they had a big old jet turbine engine blasting me, so that was kind of cool. We just go to this one town where me and Danny be naked, or she had some stuff on, but I was pretty much just in my sock.
Thank you. And you look gorgeous, by the way. I wish you luck in tonight's episode. Yes, hi.
How you doing? This is for Jason. My name is Dan from Chicago. Just want to say we miss you. Pretty sure we all do. My question is, if you were still alive, what do you think that would have on Khaleesi's course of action currently?
The other one doesn't make sense.
The thing is, it would have went to the second season. It would have been done. You know, I crossed the water, I kill everyone, put her on the fucking throne. And that's why I love this show. He hasn't died. You can't prolong his force.
Thank you. Hi.
Hi, Roland. Wanted to ask both of you guys, is there any like crazy fan theories that you guys heard that you're just like, that's out there out of curiosity?
I've kind of got my own theory of how I'd like to see the story end. I'd like, whilst Bran is up with the tree people learning how to walk, I'd like him to walk one of Daenerys' dragons, or any dragon, and kind of take it on for his kind of thing, so he's learning to walk the dragon through his mind. And then what I'd like to see is a kind of I'd like to see eventually the throne be dissolved. So it's not about the throne, and then it's about giving power back to the individual nations. And then having like a small council of maybe Bran, Tyrion, Brienne, maybe some of the Tyrells, kind of try and keep the peace and, it's a kind of more democratic kind of thing in Westeros. Yeah, but I'd like to see, but what I think is going to happen is Ice and Fire will destroy themselves in a battle, like the elements, and then it'll be up for Bran and the tree people, and hopefully this council to then grow Westeros anew and kind of give power back to the people. So, yeah, right on. Yeah.
This is a very interesting theory, but I don't think you think like George R.R. Martin.
I'm optimistic.
Anybody know the death count for the 5 seasons? Off the top of your head?
Yeah.
It's a lot. I gotta look it up. I knew it last season, but I don't this season. Okay. Well, interesting theory. We'll see if that happens.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think. Well, I'll save my theories for later. Yes.
Oh, I have a theory.
Oh, yes. Please tell.
What did Daenerys say when it rises in the east and sets in the when it rises in the west and sets in the east? When the mountains turn to what? Who's gonna be?
Ash.
Ash? I think that's gonna happen. I'm pretty sure Drogo's gonna come back and kill fucking everyone. It's foretold. Just joking.
I like it though. I definitely like it. Yes, hi.
Hi, my name is Robert. I'm from Chicago. And this question is for Jason. Relating to what you just said, I believe it's kind of hard to create and play a character that dies so quick, but is remembered after that. How would you bring Drogo back, and under what circumstances?
I wouldn't bring Drogo back. I mean, I'm very close to Dan and David. I love them. They love me and love the cast. And it's the greatest show on earth. And but you can't come back. It's he served his purpose. He's done, and it's just an honor to play that. But I mean, aside from a dream sequence, or something like that, or just a flashback, which.
Well, we saw that first.
I want to see. I'm addicted to the show. I just want it all moving forward. I want, But she can stop fooling around on me. That'd be great. So maybe we can just show Drogo a little fucking respect and not. We're all watching Danny, and it doesn't look good.
I don't know. We could definitely do a flashback. We saw the first flashback ever, episode 1 this season. So I mean, now it's like a possibility that it may happen again.
She could sleep with other guys, and then they can flashback to me being way better and use that. And how she just looks at the other person, the other guy's like, it's
And
me.
then she's like, yeah.
I think that's kind of cool. What do you guys think?
I like it. But I think you'd have to film new scenes, new love scenes. Yeah, that'd be new footage then. Okay, great. Thank you. Great question. Hi.
Hi, first off, my name's Megara from the suburbs of Chicago, and I'm upset that I got my picture with you yesterday instead of today, because I love that outfit, Jason. I saw you out in Artist Alley, and I don't know if Finn got a chance to go out in Artist Alley at all. Was there any pieces that you were like, okay, this is so sick of me in character, I have to get it to bring home to the family and show them?
I kind of walked down Artist Alley today and I had a brief look, and there's some really amazing pieces there, but there's been nothing I've actually seen personally of my character that I've kind of been wowed over by. There is stuff, I'd love to see it, but yeah, it's great.
I love them to take one of like you make it, and then the one with like me and Daenerys, and have like a group.
Like a mashup.
Just me and you. Like for the comic con.
Maybe do like some still nude live drawings or something.
Yeah.
Maybe just right now. Maybe just give me some grapes, maybe some wine, and we can just sit here.
That would be
We can just draw us naked and we
hilarious.
can answer questions.
Yeah, he's here. He's here for another 45 minutes.
All right,
If anyone
artist,
wants
come on
to
up.
make it a go at this.
I love going down to Artist Alley. I just love checking everything out and just all the beautiful creations and paintings. So I'm kind of like, I take everything home and show my kids. And you know, I need all the help I can get. Like, see how cool Dad is. I come on with all more dolls of me. Someone made me the pipe cleaner Drogo.
Oh,
It was. Is there a lot of kids in here? It was really cool. Really cool. I geeked out. I'm like, oh my god, it's all pipe cleaners, man. It's so cool.
That's amazing. Yeah, thank you. Great question. And everybody should visit Artist Alley while they're here, because that's support indie art as well. Yes.
Hi, I'm Michael. I'm from Millbrook, and my question is, what's your thought process for getting into character? You're on set, you're about to shoot. What's going through your mind to get into character?
what's for lunch?
How do you prepare as an actor in the moment, or is the preparation beforehand?
It's different. I think maybe for someone like Jason, like yours was quite a big, like, you know, you had to actually put on Khal Drogo because, you know, there's a whole different language and stuff. For something like Loris, I don't really know. Really, you just allow the scene to do the work for you, and the costume and the setting. You just play the truth in that moment. For me, it's not about putting a character on. It's about finding the character within and kind of bringing it out. So just kind of like trying to be truthful to every single moment and the storyline as a whole. And then the character just kind of washes onto you with all the other elements of the show. So.
I would do. I had a couple lines I would always say to kind of get my voice ready. I mean, obviously I have to do that voice, so I'd do some different lines, and then depending on if it was like a really amped up scene, I'd get myself amped up. I've never really given, like, for the speech, for instance, or you know, like when you get really pumped up and angry, that it's just flowing through you. So just having that stillness, but it's flowing through you, it helped me sometimes, because, you know, I'm kind of goofy and I like to have fun, and so to play him, it's, you know, I'm always dicking around on set, so like sometimes I gotta be like, you're a badass, pull your shit together. I go in the corner and yell at it. All right, I'm ready.
We talked a little bit yesterday about the Dothraki language and how you did prepare for the big speech. Tell us about, like, the process of, you know, how you mastered the language of Dothraki.
David Peterson's the guy who created it. He's amazing, and he would put it on tape, just like how everyone else kind of was to speak a different language on the show. We get it like in phonetically, and we get it just for all the lines for your partners, or like for Amelia, and then you kind of just break down the scene. And I mean, I'd always say it's like a fucked up rap song. So I kind of memorize it. It's just like memorizing a song, and then just repetitive, I guess.
Yeah, that works. Thank you. Great question. Thank you. Hi.
Hi, I'm Jen from Davenport, Iowa, living in Chicago. My question for you guys is being fans of the show, sorry, it's hard to speak good when you're looking at my question is, being fans of the show, you know what's going to happen, but do you still like watch it at home and kind of cheer yourself on? Like when Drogo crowns Westeros, were you watching going like, hell yeah, I'm a badass? Or like when Loras fights the mountain, were you like kind of on edge and still rooting for yourself, even knowing it's going to happen?
Do you guys watch your episodes?
You're all like, oh shit, he's gonna kill him now. Come on, bro.
Yeah, it's great watching everything back. Like, you read the scripts and then you kind of almost forget about what happened until you see it back. And then it's always nice, because your stuff is always so self-contained, it's always amazing seeing everyone else's work and what they've brought to the show. I'm not really saying I'm watching myself, like, rooting myself on, like, kind of like what... I don't even watch myself once, then I kind of move on from it. I think it's always a little bit awkward watching yourself back, because it's a different perception of what you have. Like, you see it through your own eyes, and then suddenly you're seeing it through someone else's eyes with all a bunch of other stuff like editing and all this stuff going on, and so it's kind of difficult because it's never what you really had in your brain. But yeah, it's cool.
I totally thought I was badass. I was like, and I didn't watch it at the very beginning because my wife, well, we got invited to the premiere in LA, and it was the first season's very small premiere. I mean, no one knew it was going to be quite this big. But my wife's like, we're going. I'm like, and we were friends with everyone on set, and you know, my wife would have dinner, and we'd be out with everyone. She knows the cast, and first season we were all together, and she had never read the book, she never read the script, and she didn't know anything about it. So she's like, I want to go to see the premiere. And I'm like, I really don't want to sit around a bunch of people. I don't really say anything. I just do a lot of damage, and I don't want to be next to my wife in front of those people just being like, oh god. So I was like, we're not going. She's like, you're not going to stop me from watching it. I'm like, whatever. So we don't have TV, but when it came out, we can watch. We watched the thing with the circle thing. We watched DVDs, and I tried to explain it on the computer. And so when the season 1 came out, they sent it to us, and she's like, I'm going to watch it. I'm going to bed. And, I go to bed, and no shit, dude. I wake up, and she's like this, like, morning. And I was like, hi, baby. You're amazing. I was like, what? And she's, first time my wife was really, truly proud of me. And it was like,
That's awesome.
and I made love! And it was awesome! But now she's like the biggest fan. It's insane. She's so like when I get home, literally we're watching Game of Thrones. So she's an uber fan.
So are we. Yes. Thank you. And let's go over here.
Hi, I'm Cassie from the suburbs of Chicago. I was wondering, what's your favorite role you've ever played, or maybe a dream role that you might have, and why?
Favorite role or dream? Well, you have heard about Jason's new role, right? I don't know. I'm just throwing it out there. I think it'll be pretty amazing. Finn, do you have one that stands out to you?
I mean, I'm still quite early on in my career, so there's still a bunch of stuff that I'm kind of, you know, pining to do. I like playing Loras. Loras has been fun. It's nice to play a character for 5 years and really like flesh him out and find him over the 5 years. Dream roles? I don't really know. I don't really have like certain dream roles in my head. I kind of just see what comes around and just go with the flow really. I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah. Jason, other than
I have one right now. I just got it, and hopefully within the next 2 weeks you'll know that I'm a part of it. So I'm very excited to play that because it's a genre that I've always wanted to do. So you'll hear about it soon enough.
Nice. All right, we'll stay tuned. Thank you. Hi.
Hi, my name's Fro. I'm from LaSalle, Illinois. First off, I want to thank both of you for coming to Chicago. Thank you so much, guys.
Chicago is great. This is my first time here, and it's like I've had such a great time since I've been here. Good vibes, really good vibes.
And my question is for both of you. What's the craziest fan each of you has had to deal with so far?
The craziest thing, what?
Like craziest fan
Craziest
interaction
fan,
or experience? Maybe not necessarily with fans. Maybe just like, you know, place you were spotted or sighted.
I can't really talk about it.
Well, now you have to talk about it.
You know what? You know, I always get this question, like, craziest fans, blah, blah, blah. You know what? I've done quite a few of these conventions, and pretty much everyone is pretty solid. Everyone is really nice. A few people are quite eccentric, but this, I think it's a myth that, you know, you have these crazy, rabid, weirdo fans at these conventions. I think everyone's, like, super cool, and, you know, it's a real pleasure to talk to everyone and hear their opinions, and yeah, I dig it. So there's not so much crazy fan experience. It's more just like really super cool, enthusiastic, you know, decent people. So
Passionate.
yeah, passionate.
Yeah, I mean, most people know the roles I played, so they don't want to fuck with me. You know what I mean? Like, everyone's pretty respectful. Thank you for that.
Thank you. Yes.
Hi, I'm Mike from the north side of the city. This is a question for both of you. Which of the Iron Throne? Would you bone and would you kill?
Bone, throne, and kill. Okay.
Well, I think we know one of those answers for you.
One of you I'd want to bone, yeah. Okay, throne, I'd want to see Bran on the Iron Throne, if there was an Iron Throne. I think once Bran has kind of grown up, I think he'll be a really decent human being, and someone, you know, good in power. Who do you want to see on the throne? Yeah.
Oh, Dany on the throne, bro.
Really?
I know she cheats on me, but I can't cheat on her. I love her. I'm in a predicament, bro. You know what I mean?
Who do you see at the end of this season?
At the end of this season?
I'm going to change it up a little bit. At the end of this season, who do you see on the throne?
You want to? You want to give you a spoiler?
Well.
Oh, who do I think at the end of this? But I can't answer that because I know.
Okay.
So I can't.
Well then, yeah. Okay. We won't have that spoiler.
I know it's not.
So was
Who's your
bone and kill.
I think the Tyrells are making some good, strong headway at the moment. So yeah, and I'm not being biased. We're slowly becoming one of the most best-looking, powerful, richest families in Westeros, and we have our wits with us as well. So I think we're growing strong. Yeah.
I think a little bit, yeah.
Yeah, totally. Who would I kill? Melisandre. She's evil. She's evil.
Yeah.
Either that or your sister.
You want to kill my sister?
Nah, just fucking away. You want to kill my sister? That's fine, man. I'm dead. No. I'd I want to fight the mountain.
Yeah.
And I'd have to fight you because you beat him.
Yeah. Yeah, but I've only beat him through trickery, so I'd have to come up with a super awesome trick to beat you.
Alright.
Okay, thank you. Thank you. Yes, hi.
Hi, I'm Brent from Chicago. This is for both of you. It seems like you both have like an absolute blast filming the show. What is your single favorite scene for each of you that you filmed and why?
Favorite scene to film?
There's actually one that's coming out this season, which I really enjoyed, which I can't speak about. So that was quite cool.
All the answers, Finn.
I thought of answers. You know what? I really like working with Natalie Dormer. I love working with Gethin as well. Like he was a great actor to work with. So yeah, I kind of like it all.
Yeah.
It's a very generic, boring answer, but it's true.
What about the fight scenes? Do you have a favorite fight scene?
That's alright, but I don't do my fight scenes. It's all stunt doubles. So it's like I just kind of sit in the back, you know, drinking coffee, and then fight's done. I just jump in there.
You sit off the ground, yeah.
Yeah.
That must be fun watching it then, 'cause you're like,
Yeah,
I'm amazing.
Yeah, super.
Holy shit. Let me go.
Yeah.
Jason, do you have a favorite scene that sticks out?
Oh man. I mean, the greatest thing I've ever done as an actor, like scene-wise, it was the big speech. You know, to do a language like that and kind of rile up an army. That was definitely the highlight. But it's hard because I love, you know, having sex with Daenerys. But I also love pouring cold on Viserys, man. That was like. Tough call, man.
That was before we were used to all the killings, and that happened, and I was like, yeah, crazy. Okay, great, thank you, thanks. Hi.
Hey, so I wanted to know for both of you, Jason, while you're still alive and Finn still, how is it not knowing whether your character is going to live or die between episodes?
How do you handle not knowing the fate of your character while filming?
It's kind of annoying because you want to know the arc of your character, you know, you want it just so you can play it. I don't know, it's frustrating. You just want to know if you're going to be in work or not. I think that's the thing. I just want to know if I can pay my rent next year or not, you know? But as a character, yeah, it would be nice to know the kind of the longevity of the character, but I guess you just play it from moment to moment, so it doesn't really matter that much from an acting standpoint. But definitely, I'd like to know if I'm in work or not. So.
You knew going in.
Yeah, I knew.
Yeah.
But when I read it, I was pissed. I literally went out and bought the next book, and like was in Barnes and Noble, like flipping through the book, just going like, "You gotta be kidding me, man!" It was so brilliant. don't read stuff like that. So
Yeah, great. Thank you. Thanks a lot. Hi.
Hey, my name's Alfred from Chicago. First of all, I want to say that you guys are both great actors, and that I'm happy that Jason was playing another badass character of Aquaman. And I have two quick questions. One's for Jason specifically. It's like, why did you say that thing about Marvel? And and then the second one's for both you guys. Who do you guys think is a badass character that was in Game of Thrones other than yourselves?
Who's a badass character in Game of Thrones, but not your own character?
I love the Hound. What was yours?
So many. I'm really liking Jamie at the moment. I think he's pretty badass. Arya, she's badass. I like Varys as well. Varys is super badass.
Varys is awesome.
Yeah. There's so many. All of them are badass. No, Varys, he's a eunuch.
Yeah, there's no road trip happening.
The red-bearded wild.
Oh yeah, I don't know what that guy.
He's the second leader.
The Nordic-looking guy. Yeah. Huh?
The thing about Marvel was a joke, but people, don't have. Basically, I'm gonna leave my sense of humor at the bottom of the ocean next time. Because the fish thought it was funny. You know what I mean? I absolutely adore a lot of the actors, and are friends with many people that work on it. So it's just silly. You come to these conventions, and you want to relate, and you want to be open and have fun, and then this stuff ends up on the internet, and it turns into this huge thing that just becomes like it's kind of a bummer because I want to have fun with everyone, and they put it out there, and it turns into this huge thing. Like I'll say something with George, be like, oh fuck George with Martin, and then it just comes up, Jason Momoa says fuck George Martin. It just really is a bummer because like now I don't even. It does. I don't even personalize anymore. I mean, I've been doing this for years, and I'm like, it sucks because you just go, would you do that? And I'm like, I'd love to, but you're gonna go tag this around the world, and it's just you have to protect yourself as an artist now. So I mean, I absolutely love Marvel, and I love. It'd be crazy to say that to my kids love it. I mean. Never be it was meant for two people. It turns into, how many times have I said the F word? People are like, will you marry me? Will you write that down? I'm like, sure, and then it shows up, I'm like,
yeah.
My wife's like, did you ask someone to marry you? I'm like, yeah. You have something you want to tell me?
No,
it's just kind of like, people need to, I need to like, stop being amazing, obviously. And you guys need to keep it between us.
It's hard when things are taken out of context, though, because you want to engage and relate. But Chicago's been great about that, by the way. So thank you guys. Thanks.
Anyways, man, I'm sorry if I hurt your feelings, but I do. I love Marvel.
Thank you.
Yes.
Yeah, it's just to piss off the boyfriend. Now it just pissed me off.
Thank you. Thanks. Hey, how are you?
Hey, it's pretty good. My name's Nate. I'm from Ohio. You guys both play your parts so wonderfully, but are there any other characters you think would be fun to play, like Jason as the Mountain or Finn as Peter Baelish?
Jason is Tyrion, really.
I've always liked Theon. I think Theon's a great part, especially the transition to Reek as well. I think he's an actor that's like super cool, like journey that he goes on, and he's still going on. So yeah, probably Theon if I could play any other character.
Interesting.
It's very deep, bro.
Pretty deep.
Yeah. And Tyrion for you?
Oh, yeah, he's amazing.
Me too.
Yeah.
I want to play him. Thank you. Yes.
Hi, my name is Frank from Chicago, and this is for both of you. I'm wondering, did you audition for any other roles before the show started, and how did you prepare yourself for that before it became such a hit?
I think you only auditioned for Drogo. And Finn, did you audition for any other characters?
I auditioned for a few parts of the pilot. I auditioned for Jon Snow, and then, who's his brother? What's he called? Rob! So I auditioned for the
that
pilot.
One guy?
Yeah, that guy. And then they made the pilot, and then they commissioned the pilot, and they made the series, and then then I auditioned for Loras. So.
Yeah. Who would, because we work in different worlds, who out of living or dead, who would you want to work with?
On the show?
Yeah, who's like one of your favorites you want to work with?
There's so many. You know, I'd like to work with Alfie. He plays Theon. I think that would be fun. I don't know if Loris and... It would be interesting to see Loris and Theon and see like how they interact. But yeah, there's so many characters as well. How about you?
I want definitely the Hound.
Right?
Yeah.
I'd love to like cross paths and just be like, you know, I think they'd be buddies for sure. But I want Charles Dance.
Yeah.
He's such a badass.
Okay, great. Thank you.
I can look at Dinklage, like Drogo just meets Tyrion. It's just like,
That's funny.
they're like, he's like, kill. It's like the Mad Max thing. Let's go take over the throne, bro.
Hi, my name's Jenny and I'm from Chicago. My question is, after you've gone home from shooting, have you ever had an experience where you felt like the character came home with you, like you did something Drogo might do or Loris might do?
I fucking hope not. Could you imagine? Sorry, honey, I killed the maid. Here's her tongue, but you know.
Yeah, I used to go back after sets and just go and sleep with loads of guys. Oops! Uh-oh! No, I don't know, it's weird. Playing a character for 5 years, I definitely think there's certain elements that rub off on you and then you rub off on them. There was never any kind of clear, conscious decisions that I went home and I was like, whoa, Jesus, I'm doing this like Soloris. But I definitely think the two, both myself and the character has both kind of shared similarities over the 5 years. It's just like natural, you know. You play a character for so long, it's inevitable.
That would be like a great spin-off though.
Right, what?
Just actors coming home.
Oh, right.
From Game of Thrones that are dead. They're just
bleeding into
just like acting it out in normal life.
I really did. Great question. Thank you. Thanks. Hi.
My name's Dennis. I lost my voice. My name's Dennis. I'm from Cicero, Illinois. My question is for Jason. How long did it take you, or did you study the entirety of the Dothraki language? Did you study that completely? And when you would prepare for that character, like you said, you get into mode or whatever.
You mean like reading the dictionary?
No.
Of Dothraki?
Yeah.
I don't even read the dictionary.
No, well, because
American.
You seem pretty fluent when the show was going on.
That's just because I'm an amazing actor, sir.
All right. When you would prepare for that role, did you prepare the same way for that character in the Red Road? Is it the same mind mode? Because you're sort of a good guy / piece of crap and you know what I mean?
On the Red Road?
Yeah.
Did you just call me a piece of shit?
No.
Excuse me.
Hey, I'm very confused right now, Dennis. You call me a piece of shit? Oh, okay. No, the character.
Right.
No, because the character sort of being right now. No, because the character in the Red Road is sort of a bad guy and doing good stuff and looking out for people, but at the same time he's robbing, bill trucks and stuff. And, did you get into the same mindset for that?
No, every character is different. Yeah, every character.
Thank you. Oh, you're welcome, Dennis. Thanks.
Yes, hi.
Hi, I'm Kevin, Chicago. My voice is bad too. I was at the Hawks game last night, so.
So it's worth it that you lost your voice. That's good.
Jason, where on earth do you get your hats?
Where do you get your hats?
I got it here, man.
Did?
I love shopping here. Yeah, no, it's great. There's a bitty selling them.
And what's the most difficult scene either of you had to film?
On Game of Thrones or ever?
Yeah, Game of Thrones.
Game of Thrones, difficult scene.
The most difficult scene.
Well, since you have a stunt double, I don't know.
Ones with horses are always quite difficult because the horses have got minds of their own, so you're kind of, you're trying to ask it to do one thing and it does something else, and that's always a bit annoying. But nothing really overly difficult.
Yeah.
I hate horses. Horses, man.
Horses,
I've trained my ass. I don't blame them. I wouldn't want 240 pounds on my back either, so I get it. But, the most difficult scene was probably the first scene with Danny, the whole, the R word. Not big fan of that because I love her to pieces and she's like my sister, and then you have to go do that. She has to cry in the scene and I have to do what I have to do. It's just horrible.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
Thanks. But she forgave you.
Yeah, I mean the good news is that I found out that I enjoy when other people like it. You know, I'm not a big fan of when they cry.
Yeah, well that was good to find out. Yes. Hi.
I'm Stephanie from Cincinnati. My question is for both of you. You guys work with some great actors, and we all kind of get really excited when we meet you. Is there anyone that you've either met or hope you could meet that you would probably lose your mind meeting?
I didn't get to meet Jack Nicholson, but I saw him and I freaked out. And but Daniel Day-Lewis would be, I'd probably lose it because he's just one of the greatest writers ever. And I'm just feeling, oh man.
I went to visit the Adventure Time. Do you know Adventure Time? So I went to their studios in Los Angeles like last year, and I was so nervous about going. And they invited me along, and I was like freaking out to meet all the showrunners and the actors, and that was pretty nerve-wracking. So I love the show so much. So. Adventure Time. It's like a kids' cartoon show. It's like 10 minutes long each. They're wicked. It's like super trippy, psychedelic, like weird little cartoon. It's brilliant. Yeah. Yeah, there we go, right there. There we go, right there.
Yeah.
Awesome. Great.
Thank you.
Hi, my name is Amber from Hazel Crest, Illinois, but my question's for both of you. We've kind of already danced through it throughout this panel so far, but if it was a fight between the mountain and the viper, how do you think your characters would have done it differently?
What if say Khal Drogo fought the mountain?
To the death.
If there was a match to the death, like with Oberon and the mountain. I mean, he had it going for him. He blew it.
I think if Loras fought the mountain, he'd be quicker than the mountain, and he'd be able to fuck him up. I think if he fought Oberon, I think Oberon beat Loras. I think his fighting skills were much more intricate to Loras's, and I think the Viper would win over Loras.
But you guys are both thinkers, so it would be a good match.
It would be a good match.
It would be physically a good match.
Yeah, I think his more like his Dornish kind of vibe with it.
I was so sad when Oberon won.
Yeah.
Darn it.
Awesome scene.
It was the best episode. I loved it. I mean, it's not the best episode because you guys are in the best episodes too, but it was a great episode.
You can go sit over there now.
Jason, if you had to fight the mountain?
I'd love to.
Yeah.
That'd be amazing. Remember him?
Y'all still think the mountain's alive, right?
Oh yeah, he's still alive.
Yeah. Cersei's keeping him alive, I think. I know. Maybe.
I can't say anything. It's all a bit practice.
All right. Thank you. Great question. Thanks.
Hey, my name is Richie from Chicago, and my question is this. You guys being the relative badasses in both your house or your culture, what does the Dothraki and Tyrell workout plan look like?
What do y'all do to stay in shape?
Oh, just getting on with lots of boys.
The show, boy.
I think the key to the Tyrell workout regime is just doing whatever the fuck you like and doing it well.
Lots of wine.
Lots of wine, lots of cute boys.
Lots of bread.
Yeah, and just lots of sparring, I guess.
Yeah.
Lots of good spa treatment as well at the end of the day.
Jason?
I don't know if you want that answer. A lot of bad things. The end.
The opposite to the Tyrell.
Yeah. Thank you. Thank you. Hi. How are you?
Good. My name is Wyatt Miller. I just want to know, which scene would you want to change?
Well,
Wow, they're so cute and I'm so bummed. I'm sorry that I have a foul mouth.
What scene should you want to change?
Maybe Renly not dying, so maybe that would be a good scene. So Renly. So if he didn't die, because I think him, Marjorie and the Tyrells would have been a good match in King's Landing. Really, if they'd been able to pursue their goals, but unfortunately, just in case.
I guess I wish I wouldn't trusted my wife and, let her take care of my little scratch. Which I can see that I didn't want that to happen, but because she's so goddamn good, I trusted her.
You did misplace trust, unfortunately. Thank you, Wyatt. Thank you. Hi.
Hi guys, my name is Carly from Chicago. I was just wondering, what Westeros house do you think that you personally fit best in?
What house do you feel you'd fit best in?
I don't think I fit anywhere, really.
I think most actors get this question and they're quite, they're quite true to their roots. Like, I'm a Tyrell through and through, without a doubt. But I think any actor you'll ask, they'll say their houses or their specific characters. So, yeah, biased. Sorry.
Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah.
Hi.
Hi. Hey, big man.
She's talking to you. We've all seen your episodes and we're very impressed. No, I am.
I got a favor. Could we get a picture of all the hats together on Instagram?
Will you line up your hats
maybe.
later?
No. When you get home.
Yeah.
Oh, take a picture of every one of my hats?
Yeah.
It's a lot of hats. When I'm not busy saving the galaxy and feeding my children and things like that, if I get around to it, I'll take a couple pictures for you.
Hi.
Hi, my name's Lance from Wisconsin. Chicago's my favorite city on earth, though.
Look at that.
I wasn't going to ask the workout question, but he took it from me. But my next one is a little bit deeper. If there's something that happened in the book that didn't end up showing up on the show that you wish they would have added, what would it be?
I don't want to spoil anything for anyone.
Are you up on the books?
I'm up on the books, so if you're not up on the books, cover your ears now. I'd like to see Loras continue to get burnt with boiling oil, or get disfigured in some way. I think that's such a good chance for the character to really change trajectory and to develop into a much more evolved character. So I hope the show will keep that in. Whether or not he goes to Dragonstone and he gets burnt with boiling oil, or whether he just gets disfigured by, let's say, the sparrows or something. His looks. I think that would be. I think that's very important.
You would have what? You get all burned?
Yeah, what happens in the book. So he goes to Dragonstone and he gets burnt with boiling oil whilst he's fighting.
So it's like 5 hours of makeup in the morning.
Yeah, totally right.
Yeah.
I made a terrible mistake. And if you drink alcohol, the prosthetics don't stick, buddy.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so you may want to rethink that whole thing.
Just an interesting note from Jason.
Yeah, just FYI.
A little FYI from him.
Yeah.
If you could change one thing in the book.
Oh, you know what? I really like the opening of with me and Danny. And when we originally shot the pilot, it was totally different. And I think we got a little rushed at the wedding, a little moments together. And so I would go back to that because it's very sensual. The opening of the book. You know what I mean? Probably would have done that.
Thank you. Thanks. Hi.
Hi, I'm Andre from Chicago. I have 2 quick questions for both of you. You guys are both amazing actors, but what other actors do you enjoy watching on the show? And who do you think is the best at playing the Game of Thrones?
Ooh.
I think Littlefinger is really good at playing the Game of Thrones. Whether I kind of believe in his ethos or not, it's a different matter, but he's good at playing the game. I think... Who else is good? I think Bran will be good eventually. And I think he'll be a force of good.
I don't know.
Really?
Varys is good.
Varys is good.
Well, and now that he's... see, the show's all about, like, pairing up. And so now that he's paired up with Tyrion...
Yeah, it's a good match.
But then we have Jaime and Bronn also, which is a great
They're
match.
a great match, yeah.
So I'm excited.
Yeah.
Jason, who do you like watching and who do you
I
think?
concur with you.
Yeah.
Yes, I concur.
Perfect. Thank you. Hi.
Hello, I'm Rihanna Toth.
You look amazing.
Please remember, Solusad, that I did watch you
I know. Your voice, you sound exactly like Gwendolyn. It's brilliant.
Thank you. Hi, my name is Mel, and I am from Chicago. I was going to ask about fighting, since you admitted to using a stunt double. I'm very impressed.
Yeah.
What has been your favorite death to witness so far? Like, over the 4 seasons, what's been your favorite death sequence to watch?
I liked the Viper's death. I thought that was pretty cool. When his eyes gets gouged out.
No, that was not cool.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
That was like the worst moment
You think he's gonna win, and then last moment his legs get kicked out, his teeth get knocked out, and then his eyes get squished. Ow!
You have to stay on that couch, Finn, now.
I like Joffrey. As an actor, it was amazing. And the makeup and everything that went into that moment, like his face was just,
Yeah.
it was unbelievable.
He was phenomenal with that character. I mean,
The makeup was unreal
yeah.
in his performance, so.
What about you?
My favorite. I'd have to agree with Oberyn's death. It was pretty fucking gruesome and wonderful.
Okay.
Thank you very much.
Man, there's kids in here, so let's try not to cuss. Right?
Thank you,
Do
Brienne.
anything, buddy. That was an adults convention, but it's cool.
Hey, I'm Zach. First of all, thank you guys for being here. This is awesome. Second, Jason, you're my spirit animal. I just want you to know that.
That's amazing, dude. I've never heard that in my life. I'm gonna use that with my wife tonight. Totally. Like, baby, you know what? You're my spirit animal.
Let us know how that goes.
Boom.
Good strategy. Nice. Yeah, this question is from Jason. People talked about the Dothraki workout. I'm actually more interested in your regular workout, what your physical prep is. Like when you get the script for something like this, and the same thing with your upcoming project, is it like, oh crap, I have to stop eating everything now?
It's extremely hard. My trainer's actually here. I'll make fun of him, but yeah, he's with me. Anyways, it's constant. To get ready for Aquaman, it's gonna be pretty insane, like how I'm gonna have to transform my body. Drogo was, I didn't want to be like all ripped. I just want to be big.
Right.
I don't think he's doing crunches. He's drinking beers and slaying hoes. You know what I mean? Like he's a king. He's like a king. He's like, no, I want you to go over there and I want you to kill that village. He's like, dude. See, I just needed him to be thick, but like Conan needed to be totally trimmed out. So I mean, that's like hell because you're just eating chicken breasts all day long and nothing else. And water. So, it's really hard for me because I really like soda pop. Soda pop's hard to give up.
Thank you.
Thank you. Ben's like, too bad.
Hi, my name is Damien. I'm from Chicago. My question is for Jason. I'm going to be hypothetical. Who would win in a fight? Drogo and his horses, or Aquaman and his fishies?
Aquaman, man. This is gonna drown those little bitches. That's an easy one. Drogo don't like the water. I raise the water, and the fishy horse.
Nice. Thank you. Hi.
Hi, Sorceress from St. Louis. I understand that whole dead thing. But my thing is, I read all the books. I think you both were very well cast. Great job, thank you. What do you do mentally, and what kind of things you do physically to prepare for this kind of martial role and these types of fight scenes? This is a very violent series, Is there a trainer that works with you for those, or do you just rely on the choreographer for the fights, or does the stunt double do most of it and you just wink every now and then?
How does that all work, Finn? Have you had a trainer since season 1?
I just eat pizza and let the stunt guys do it for me. So that's amazing. Just my hair looks good. It's just that simple.
Good to see you in your night suit. You just light up like
yeah, good job, guys. Yeah, keep it up.
You guys are awesome.
Yeah, sorry to smoke and mirrors, but yeah, the stunt team do all the work. The reason they do, I love to do my own stunts, but it's such a fast-paced show. It's television. It's much easier and quicker to have the stunt guys do it that know what they're doing, so they can shoot it and then get on with it. Otherwise, I'd love to do my stunts, but yeah.
Well, there's also insurance and liability.
Yeah, there's all that as well. Yeah, there's all that as well. So, yeah.
Unless it's a train wreck, I pretty much do all my own stunts, and it pays the toll, but I love it. And for Drogo, most of my characters are very physical. They don't say a lot, but I mean, you still have to physically transform your body and yourself in the movement, you know what I mean? So, I train really hard to do those fight scenes and stuff like that, so, and I love them. It's great. It's a good way to exercise the demons. You know what I mean?
Thank you. Thanks. Hi.
This is our last question.
Wow. It'd be a good one. Pressure.
2 questions. I'm sorry, one on that side.
Calico from Memphis, Tennessee. Jason, you seem to have a really high opinion of Drogo. He's all that, and he's all bad and everything. Did Roman Dex start in Atlantis? Hardcore. All right, so I gotta know, man. Drogo, Roman, who wins the night?
Ronan, he's got a fucking gun, dude. It's really easy. Look at this. Done. No more Drogo.
That's true.
I went to, it was 4 years of, like I mentioned, high school for me, college, going, doing Stargate. It's great to be on a show and work for 4 or 5 years and really play those characters. It was really hard leaving Drogo, but that training definitely melted over into Conan and Drogo. So Stargate's, it's my college. I graduated from Stargate Atlantis.
Thank you. Thanks. Yes. Hi, I'm Victoria from Charleston, Illinois. This is for Jason. I know you have a beautiful, wonderful marriage. Do you have any advice for a newlywed? I'm actually on my honeymoon today. Congratulations.
Oh, man.
Earmuffs.
Earmuffs. Happy man, happy wife, happy life.